Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for this video I'm going to be doing a Lion King theatre review. I am filming this in my parents' bedroom because the light in my room isn't working at the moment, which is not very helpful. So we're doing a Lion King theatre review. I literally saw this yesterday and honestly I was like blown away by the costumes and the set design. I mean, okay, I have seen better shows as in like storyline wise, but costumes and sets and like even the songs possibly, you'll not find it better anywhere else. Like the costumes were just like out of this world. It was so cool how they did it, and that is why I loved it so much. It was the costumes that made the whole thing, and honestly I'm just blown away by how good it was, and it's just made the whole experience for me. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you a bit about it, but you should definitely go watch it because honestly no other show will beat the costumes or the set design. It's just that good. So I've never actually seen the movie before, so I didn't actually know what was going to happen, which was quite helpful. But my favourite characters in this were, to show you, I don't know the names, I couldn't keep up with the names of all the characters, but there was a picture in here. It is, oh no, I should have just gone through the book from the beginning. I just want to do my favourite characters first. There we go, these ones. So those two animals, they were my favourite characters. They were hilarious. They were done so well. Like even when they're walking in the silhouette, which was really cool. There's like one, this one, he was like with his arms, and the lion was like sneaking about like that, and the big guy was just like whoa. But they were just hilarious. They were the comedic duo, and honestly, they made the second half of the show. Like without them, I think it needed the humour and it was just really good. So those two are my favourite characters, and as you can see the costumes were awesome. What else? Oh my god, so it was really cool. Like, so when they did like a lot of silhouette things, but when they did it, it was just really cool, the silhouettes. So like the shadows against the backdrop, they looked so real and it was just so clever. I want to do this in order because I'm jumping all over the place. So these were the beginning. This was the very beginning, which was so cool. They literally started off by having all the animals coming out, starting walking through the audience onto the stage. They were in the boxes, they were everywhere, and it just felt really like, wow, you're in Africa basically. And the way they've done the costumes is so clever. Like they've got deers on people, and then my favourite with those two, but my second favourite were the hyenas. There's probably a picture in here somewhere, but I said do this order, I'm not doing this in order. But it was like, they were just hilarious, and the way they did the mask is they had a pole at the back and then it comes around the front with the mask on the front of the pole. So when they're talking to you, it actually looks like the animal talking to you, and it was just amazing. It was just so cool. And these were the big lions, which again, awesome costumes. The songs were amazing. Like they did one bit with like the stars and it was just beautiful, especially when they had like it coming down and it was just lit up and it was like, wow, it was so cool. What else we got in here? There's just so many good things. Like honestly, the lion, it's just the costumes. It's just the costumes that really made it, and it was just feel good. Like these leopards, and even though when they were fighting, like some of the animals fighting, like the two lions, it was basically a dance. So the whole thing is like basically dancing. Like even the fight scenes was basically a dance fight, and it was so funny. But it worked quite well because they did the whole thing in dance. Oh, this was cool. I don't understand the point of the giraffes, but they were so fun. They were massive and so colourful. Like they were the height of the stage. They were just so fun, and they had loads of them come up from the stage as well. Here are the hyenas. The hyenas were just so funny, and those were the best. I feel like those were the best masks, were how they worked, because they just worked so well. So you really just feel like they're like hyenas talking to you instead of people with a mask on. What else you got? There's so much. Oh, the stampede. So this is like how they did the stampede, but it was so clever because the way they did it was they had the animals on these machines that went round and round, and then they had the back ones coming first, then the middle ones started going, then the front ones started going, then people in costumes come onto the stage and start pretending to be running. But the way they did it, it actually felt like they were getting closer and closer, and because they put them in silhouettes, like the rolling ones, it actually felt like it was a stampede coming to you. I just can't go over how good this was. And then again, my favourite ones, I just saw that picture. And other things we should mention. Oh, another really cool outfit again. A leopard. I think it was a leopard, or it might be a tiger. I think that was actually a tiger. this was really nice. So this is when he was like, oh, the father, I can hear my father, he's part of me and stuff. But it was so cool, like they had this, all the backstage, they had it completely dark with like some really nice stars, and then this just suddenly appears at the back, and it was just so cool. Like, it was so clever. I'm like gushing over the show. Oh, and this character was hilarious, this one. It was the only person without a mask, and I think they did that on purpose, but he was just so funny. He'd just be like, it was like he didn't really talk much at all. It's just a bunch of noise and start wiggling his bottom at the audience. The kids were loving it, they kept laughing out loud. It was just so good. See what I mean? Look, the way the animals are jumping and stuff, but it is actually like a dance the way they did it. Anything else I want you to see? I think that is everything. Again, I'll show you another picture. So yeah, that is my theatre review. It is really good, and it's definitely family friendly. You should just go see it just really because of the costumes and the set design, and even the lighting. It was just insane. No other show will beat that. So yeah, that is my very rambly, long theatre review. I hope you liked this. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and the next theatre show I go see, I'll make sure to do another theatre review. Until next time, bye!